I'd like to thank everybody that watched this video, man. If you are in the market for painting your car, you can use the code LSCR10 from Grant 7 Paints and Coatings. LSCR10, you get 10% off the Oh My Clear. When you see that clear, it's gonna make you say, oh my God. We're gonna be using it in the future on something, but if you wasn't in that live, you don't know what it is. But yeah, Grant 7 Painting Coatings, LSCR10, get you 10% off the Oh My Clear. Tell a friend. It's your boy, LSCR254. Remember, identify your weaknesses, make it your strength. Life is all about choices. Choose wisely and productivity over procrastination. The hustle don't stop, the grind don't stop. Gone. What's going on, y'all? It's your boy LSCR254, man. You tuned in for another one. Like I told y'all, this is the next part in the series of the Project Iron Heartbeat. You know what I'm saying? Cutlass 6.0 with a to-be-named transmission, but in the meantime, the end goal will be the 4L80. But we don't know exactly what transmission we're gonna run in the meantime, because that transmission has to be rebuilt, and we don't know exactly the marching order or the steps that we're gonna take on that. So basically, what I'm going to do here is take you here and tell you what the next step is. So in the first couple videos, we identified the wires that we needed in the car. We identified the wires on the harness. We have already installed the fuel tank, ran the lines. Part 2 of running the fuel lines was coming up from here, and of course that brings us up to speed. The lines are on here, as well as the coil pack. Shout out to my boy Swaps. So the fuel lines are on here. They're just not ran to their respective locations, so to speak, to be in the car. But that's because we're gonna do an on stand run and all that. But we did find the rest of our connectors that we needed. And so basically this video is just gonna be hooking the harness up to the block. Not the block, to the engine. Hooking the harness up to the engine so that you can get it moving. Turn it back on. Let me grab the harness. Alright, so what you see here is a spaghetti mess. But there's a harness that has been reworked for the purposes of being put on the vehicle. Just real quick, I'm gonna run down through some of these plugs and connections so that we can identify them. This harness is for a 6.0 4L80 combo, like which I said, that is what we're going to be running in the end, and that's why what we're going with. So if you start at the farthest end of the harness, what you have here is your crank position sensor, and you have this goes to the starter, this little thing right here. Being that it's not in the car, I think we should be able to get away with it. And this right here, this right here is where this goes, boom, bolting on to there. So, all right, so this connection right here is gonna be for your master airflow sensor here, as well as the transmission plug. All right, so these two plugs here, these are gonna be to your O2 sensors You only need the front O2 sensors when you rework your harness. For left, bank 1 and bank 2, sensor 1 and sensor 2. Actually, I know it is I ain't gonna say it look a mess. It is a mess right now. But after I get it laid out, then I can kind of go back and focus on wrapping it all up. Let me start getting these put on, and I'm gonna cut you back on. So yeah, as you can see, there is the oil pressure sensor and the camshaft position sensor, and both of those are right here. Oil pressure sensor looks like that. Get that clicked in there. Camshaft position sensor is going to look like this. All of these sensors are they can only go in one thing from what I've noticed from my times doing this. It's like no wrong way to do this. And then of course you have a ground right there. So that'll ground off like boom, right there. Alright man, so we pretty much got it laid across here. I mean, like I said, it looks bad because this is exactly what it is. It's bad, it's real bad, it's Michael Jackson bad. Let me see. So there that is right here. Get these injectors plugged in. Like I said, I gotta go back and I gotta wrap all this shit up. Unfortunately, I don't have time to do it at this second. So I will have to cut y'all back on. They got me working 48 hours this week, so you get the picture, but it'll be wrapped up by the time, you know what I'm saying, when it's time to go, when it's time for action, when it's go time, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much all of this, like from here, well actually from here back, it's gonna have to be wrapped up with tape. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this is a time-consuming process if you're doing your own harness, but it can be done. This is not my first one. Well, this is the first one I did, but the one on my Caprice is the one that's actually the first one I did that's on the car running. So we good to go. So, all right. So next step is gonna be looming this thing up, man. I bought this loom here from Taylor, which I got from Summit. 10 feet, 40 feet total, the biggest being 3/4 of an inch. You got 1/2 inch, 3/8 inch, and 1/4 of an inch. So after I tape up whatever little sections, you know what I'm saying, get it laying the way I want to, then I can easily just go back and put loom over it as needed to protect it in the engine bay. So I think it was like maybe $20, maybe $25 for the whole thing. You might can get it cheap somewhere, I'm not sure. So I actually think, I don't believe any wires are broken, but I need to get some tape. And then just in case some wires are broken, I don't know if I'm necessarily gonna loom it up for it. Like, I'm not saying that I think it is or ain't. I'm gonna be real with y'all, I just don't feel like doing this shit tonight. And it really wouldn't make for an interesting part of the video. Fucking take that shit up, put some loom over it, call it a day. You know what I'm saying? Nothing groundbreaking, edge breaking, but I did want to show y'all I am using a harness that I personally reworked. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can go back and see the video where I reworked it. I'll put it over here in this corner, up over here, like right over here, right there. And then all this gotta get loomed up here. I mean, some of it I may lay on there because honestly I don't know how big this is, but I don't think I have nothing that big to go back on there. But yeah, I'll pretty it up. You know what I'm saying? I'll pretty it up, get it ready, and then from there we'll be good to go. The only plug that's really not hooked up is this one right here for the back of the alternator. So one plug. That's too easy. We already got the alternator on deck, so that's pretty much all it is this one, man. You want to make sure if you're gonna be reworking the harness, like I said, I guess I'll just give y'all some tips. LT1swap.com. Go get the pin out. Get ready to take your time. If you do it, and you're gonna do like breaks between it and stuff, you know. I mean, the first time it might seem a little bit overwhelming. After that, I mean, you should be good to go. I know the first time I was like, God damn. Second time, it was like, oh yeah, I got this. Bing, 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 bing. So, too easy. But yeah, once we know for sure everything's good, then you're gonna be good to go. Some people, the reason that it's bust down like this is like a lot of the wires were removed out of the harness. I think on that second one I did for the Caprice, I did not bust it all the way down. I think I did, but maybe I didn't. I don't know. Yeah, I might not have busted it all the way down, and because you can from the main plugs or whatnot, you know, the C1, C2, whatever. The main thing that you need. Let me show y'all here. The main thing that you're doing is taking all the pinks out of the harness. You know what I'm saying? You're dwindling them down to about a good 3, 4. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like maybe 6 or 7 wires from all the ones that are pink. Those get accessory power. You put your what you call it now? Damn, I can't even think of the name right now. That's how tired I am. That's why I'm not finna fuck with this shit. Yeah, you put your fuses in there. One fuse is for the relay, for the fuel, and the other one is gonna be for the constant power. So, or the key on power, excuse me. So yeah, one is for the harness and the other one is for the fuel line. So as you can see, that says, I wrote something on that bitch, hot keyed. And then it's a wire that will come off of here that will go to, it's a wire that come off of here and go to the fuse pump. Fuel pump. Yeah, so I think that's gonna about do it. Like I said, I'll pretty it up. It's not something that I really worry about right now, but the harness is on there. Like I said, still a couple more things I gotta find. Number one being this fuel regulator. After that, and the computer flash, I can pretty much go and get ready to start this thing after We still got to prime the fuel pump, and we still have to get the flywheel put on there. But yeah, other than that, I think we might be good. For the purpose of this, we'll have to block off this here because that's gonna cause a vacuum leak. Let's see what else is causing a vacuum leak. That might be the only thing. There is a little thing. There's a little crossover bar that goes from like here to there, like, you know, from there to there for the coolant. But that first start, we won't be running it that long anyway. So, and then the same thing for the front. It's like a coolant that goes from head to head, and then it actually goes through the throttle body. Some people bypass it, but totally up to you. So anyway, I think I'm gonna go live with y'all and edit this video, and we're gonna talk about transmissions. So, cause I'm excited, eager to kind of get it that bad boy and get it bust down, and just wanna pick everybody's brain, see what y'all know about transmissions and rebuilding, common problems, etc., etc. So, y'all, just gonna wrap this one up. It's your boy LSRock254. Remember, identify your weaknesses, make it your strength. Life is all about choice to choose wisely, and productivity over procrastination. Get on.